Well, it is donation month, and a lot of doctors are encouraging people to give life, to donate an organ. And we have with us this morning Dr. Kaushik Shah and Jim Pittman. And you guys are going to be talking about donation month, but also kind of the benefits that you guys see. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
So talk a little bit about this month. What is the message you're trying to get out?
Well, it is National Donate Life Month, and we're trying to get people aware of the need for organs in this country, and specifically in Central Texas, the need for kidney transplantation.
Right. So talk a little bit about that, Kaushik, because I know that you guys are trying to encourage that, but you do the surgeries. What is it involved?
Right, and so on my side as one of the transplant surgeons in the program, what we do is actually take the kidney donors and are able to do the surgery. Instead of doing a large incision that begins from your front all the way to your back and often removes ribs, we can now do the surgery in a minimally invasive way using hand-assist laparoscopic donor nephrectomy to do the surgery in a way that leaves minimal scar, much less pain, less blood loss, and allows the donor to usually leave the hospital about 48 hours after donating a kidney.
Wow, so it's actually gotten a lot easier.
It has a lot.
For people, and it encourages that. So has there been an increase in people donating their kidneys?
Well, there has been, recently we have more and more living donors that are presenting. It used to be that, it was a close relative, sibling or something that was going to donate, but now, I mean, really pretty much any relationship that you can think of, people are able to donate. And whenever there's say, two people that are incompatible, we're able to do what's called pair donation now, where two groups of people who need a kidney can actually exchange kidneys with one another. So they're actually total strangers exchanging kidneys so that these people can have a transplant, a life-saving transplant.
So how do you know if you would be a good donor? If somebody is interested in this, what would make them a good donor?
Well, the first thing that person needs to do is contact our transplant center. Then, we do basically a series of testing to see if they're compatible with the individual who they're wanting to donate to.
Okay.
We do have some people that want to donate altruistically, meaning that they don't know
the person.
They don't know the person at all. They just know that they want to give a kidney to somebody. And we run that as a local match run with our local OPO. They help us with that so that it's done just as if it was a deceased donor transplant.
And Dr. Shah, tell us a little bit about what's the aftermath of people that do give a kidney? Are there side effects? Are there things that they maybe want to be aware of before they would consider doing this?
Before you actually even get to become a donor, you actually have to jump through several hoops that Mr. Pittman helps to coordinate with his department. That includes an extensive host of laboratory exams, cardiac evaluations, lung evaluations. We actually do 3D studies to evaluate the anatomy. So we have to make sure that that person who's donating a kidney doesn't eventually need one themselves. And so we actually make sure they have cleared every hurdle to make sure they're going to go on to live a long, healthy, productive, normal life with one kidney.
Boy, okay, that's really interesting. So you guys do obviously thorough findings first before anybody gets into that.
There's an interesting study actually, James.
Yeah, that's right. Here recently, there's a 40-year study. It was just published in the New England Journal of Medicine in January. And it retrospectively looked at healthy donors, and it showed that those individuals actually have a longer life expectancy and less comorbidity than the general population.
Why is that? Did they say why? Did they attribute it to anything?
Really, most likely because those individuals are so healthy when we select them, right?
Okay.
So they start out healthy, but they stay healthy, and that's the take-home message, that living donation is safe when a healthy donor steps forward.
Boy, it's a good way to even find out how healthy you are, I guess, right? A good chance to get in there. Quickly, we got to wrap up. Is there a website that people can go to find out more with you guys?
Well, you can contact our website at St. David's North Austin Medical Center and learn more about transplantation
or call St. David's.
And call St. David's and contact us, and we can help you through that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. It's great information. So this is a good month to find out more because it's the month that people are trying to be encouraged to do that. Thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. Appreciate it. Let's check in with Mary and the weather.